right, good night everyone. It's Drew. I'm bringing yet another challenge to the table here. We're gonna go ahead and check this out and see what this one is all about. So this is challenge number 2 for third strike. Challenge number 2 for third strike. Let's take a look and dive into it and see what it's all about. So this one is paying us $35. Not as much as challenge number 1, but still money nonetheless. $35, and it's a rather interesting challenge. It's basically testing your understanding of how to maneuver move. And it's testing precision, how well you can time things properly. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's as difficult as challenge number 1, but it will definitely keep you on your toes, for sure. Okay. Um, so you're gonna follow all these instructions again. You're gonna be basically doing a sure you can type challenge. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast doing it myself. Made a few mistakes, and you will too. You're gonna learn. That's how you learn. That's how you figure it out, and you eventually get it. You might make a few mistakes, but it can definitely be done. Okay, and we will be definitely watching the example video on that here shortly. Okay, very important that you follow all the instructions. Also, this is a qualifier challenge. Qualifier challenges are being introduced as we go up, as we get more and more challenges up play. You are going to want to qualify for this challenge, so you have to have already completed challenge number 1 in order to do this challenge. Okay, so you had to have already submitted a video and gotten it approved. Now, keep in mind that when you are trying to qualify for a challenge, you're not going to be paid if you complete that challenge. If that challenge has already been completed, you won't receive any monetary reward because the challenge is closed. You're just doing it to qualify. So in this case, because challenge number 1 has already been done, it's already been paid. If you were interested in challenge number 2, you would just complete challenge 1, submit it, get it approved, and that will qualify you for challenge number 2. Okay, assuming of course it's still open and it has not already been paid. So make sure that if you want to complete a challenge, you read the qualifier, find out if it's a qualifier challenge. If it is, and you have not met that qualification, then you need to do it. Okay, so for those who have completed challenge number 1, you will be qualified to do challenge number 2. All right, so just a heads up on that. Any questions about that, let me know, and we'll be more than happy to assist. So you're gonna follow all the instructions again. It's a pretty lengthy instruction, but just make sure you follow everything, as well as the notes. Okay. Most importantly here, there are definitely a few options in here that you really gonna have to make sure that you pay attention to. Some of them will help you out significantly, and even though all of them are requirement, there are those that I want to point out here, which being the SA gauge increase speed. This is definitely a big one, and the SA gauge max start. Okay, everything else is again still required, but those I definitely want to point out for sure. And also the super art and the special attack, how many times you have to do the Shoryuken and the Shin Shoryuken. So you have to do the Shin Shoryuken 3 times, and you have to do the Shoryuken 25 times, knocking out Makoto. Keep in mind again, the instructions tell you that you can only Shoryuken and Shin Shoryuken. You can't do anything else. You can't punch, you can't kick, you can't Hadouken, you can't do anything else but Shoryuken and Shin Shoryuken. Very important that you read that instruction and follow it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what this looks like. so that way you can go ahead and do it and get yourself paid. Let's take a look. Alrighty, and there we have it. That video is a great example of myself completing the challenge, and of you making sure that you follow the video and the instruction in the document to get yourself approved and get yourself paid in no time. Also, I do want to point out, this is not yet up in the forums, but it will be immediately after I process this video, which will just be in a few hours. But there is going to be a three-peat rule that will be implemented for competitors who complete 3 straight challenges for a particular game. Okay, so if you complete 3 straight challenges, you will not be able to complete another challenge until someone else does. Okay, so there has to be a balance. Got to make sure everybody, gets a shot at these challenges here, so that way no one person is dominating the game. Okay, so 3 straight challenge limit, then you have to sit down for at least a challenge, let someone else complete a challenge, and then you can hop back on. Okay, and that will be in the forums for you to read and understand. Alright, so just make sure you understand that for those of you, those hardcore people out there. I love you, but I gotta be fair. Alright, any questions, let me know. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing the next winner.